Dear friends, the Chief Justice of India, Justice Surya Kanta, has assumed the highest dignitary of the Indian judiciary, and to the interview given to the Times of India newspaper, he has asserted that the fundamental rights of the citizens of this country would be guaranteed, subject to the reasonable restriction. What he has said in the newspaper is this: if a person's speech is in violation of those reasonable restrictions, then it falls foul of the fundamental right. Further, he said that the Constitution envisions not just a free society, but a respectable and harmonious one. When we forget that the duties are intrinsic to rights, we distort the balance that keeps democracy functional, and we risk making the constitution unworkable. This was the very statement made by none other than the Chief Justice of India on fundamental rights and the existence in Indian society, non-availability of pluralistic character and the federalist character. Those are absent in our country. The great challenges before the CJI has been narrated by an editorial by the Deccan Chronicle. I quote: "The Indian Republic has lived for 75 years under the guidance and protections of the Constitution, which is facing challenges that are unprecedented in its history. The Constitution is a document conceived and designed to institute a system in which the state is run in such a way that it works for the betterment of its citizens, upholding the principles of justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. And efforts have been made several times to undermine its importance and preeminence, but the vigilance of the people and the watchful eyes of the constitutional institutions have frustrated them all. The Supreme Court of India has played a key role in those efforts. Further, Justice Surya Kanta becomes the Chief Justice of India at a time when the edifices of the Constitution are increasingly under attack, and the FX court has fought shy of defending them with all the powers at its command. Every single idea that was seen foundational in the Constitution is questioned in different ways these days. Those who have not been able to stomach the idea of an India that accepts and appreciates diversity are launching one attack after the other on the federal structure of the Constitution, which finds expression in its very first article. That is, the very first article of the Indian Constitution says that India is a union of states. On this point, the constitutional experts and the founding fathers of the Indian Constitution in the Constitution Assembly have given much scope for the federalist character, pluralistic character, and in the larger interest of the country. The views that have been expressed by the editorial of the Deccan Chronicle must be taken on account, and we hope that the new incumbent Chief Justice of India would definitely safeguard the pluralistic character, federalistic character, and the fundamental rights of the country would be intact. Hence, in the larger interest of the country, all the stakeholders in this country, including the citizens of country, must abide by the constitution, not only seeking asserting rights, but also adhering to the constitutional duties to the Indian country. This is the message of this video. Thank you so much.